I have felt like a freak since I was a little kid. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I just knew that I was weird and everyone else was normal and I could never be like them. I continue to feel this way throughout adolescence and adulthood, and I feel it right now, standing in front of all of you. As it turns out, little Kate was onto something. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with my 10th mental illness. So now that I've stamped all 10 spaces on my mental illness punch card, I get my next one free, right? So I could talk to you about anorexia, but so could a lot of people. It's a glamorized illness in our society, and that makes it easier to talk about. I could talk to you about borderline personality disorder or agoraphobia. Those are pretty interesting, but I actually want to tell you about something else, something you've probably never heard of before. Personally, I feel a little sad when people talk about mental illnesses being invisible illnesses because I have one that's visible. Now I'm going to give you all a second to stare at me and try and figure out what it is. Okay, I'll tell you. Excoriation disorder is the repetitive and compulsive picking of the skin. Think of it as more related to OCD than anything else. I've been picking at my skin since I was 11 years old. I learned what the disorder was when I was 20. After 9 years of thinking I was the only one in the world with this uncontrollable urge to rip my own skin off, I found the term in a psychology book in the library. And after I got done crying, I went online and I wrote about it. And that's really why I'm here today, because I learned that day that talking about this does change lives. Because I got about 30 messages that day that all said the same thing. I've been doing this for years and I thought I was the only one. Now you might be thinking, hey, who doesn't pick at a scab or a blemish when one pops up? Fair, but I'll tell you the difference. I pick at scabs and blemishes and also perfectly healthy skin, and I do it for hours a day. I pick at my face, my arms, my legs. I have picked at my scalp. I have picked at the insides of my ears. I have nearly dislocated my shoulder trying to pick at a spot on my back. I used to have a mole on my chest. I removed it with my fingernails. The urge to pick is greater than the pain. Kids at school used to ask me what was wrong with me, why I was covered in scabs. When the doctor asked me if my skin itched, I said yes, because I didn't want anyone to find out I was crazy. You see, I'm a very open person when it comes to talking about mental health. Talking about 9 of my disorders is easy. My skin picking is the only one that has brought me so much shame and embarrassment. Because it's not just about how it looks. It's about how it feels when I can't control my own body. Every day since 2005, I have told myself, today will be the last day I pick. And every day I have been wrong. I have not had one single successful day. But I will never stop telling myself, today is the last day that I pick, until it is. And I'm already wrong today, and I'll probably be wrong tomorrow and the day after that. But one day I'll be right. One day I won't refuse to go out because I think I look like a zombie. One day my shirt sleeves won't all be stained with blood. I won't give up, and through all my failures, I have hope. I survived anorexia. I stand up to my anxiety every day. I have proven to my brain that I am a force to be reckoned with, and I won't let it stand in my way. Now, if any of you have any questions about excoriation disorder, please grab me after the show and ask me. I'm so happy to share. And if you think your question is insensitive, well, I teach preschool, and daily, kids will say to me, "What's wrong with your face?" So I think I can handle it. Thank you so much.